Shalom, shalom. How's everyone doing today? I'm gonna go at this a different way. Um, what's been uh, making me think or wonder or anything like that? We don't go over verses or understanding for ourselves to be closer to the Most High. All right, so the verse that I want to go over today, and I did it as multiple verses, but the same verse, meaning that different books of different Bibles. The biggest one is KJV, that Israelites go by. Not saying that that's bad, or I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying either or. I'm just saying that. But as a true believer, you got to get closer to the Most High. You have to connect with Him and make sure that you know everything that you need to know to make, you connected with Him. If is this what He wants or is this not what He wants? So I always go into King James, Amplified, sometimes Geneva, and then the Jewish, and sometimes I don't know why I go in the Jewish, and I think it's because of the Hebrew words, even though I do the Lashon Kodash, but still, that's me, not you. I can't tell you exactly what to do, but most Bibles out there are Jews, Jewish Bibles, so if you have or know someone that has the Lashon Kodash, please put it in the comments below, or how to connect to this person or this business or whatever. So Genesis 2:18 is the verse that I want to go over today. First it starts the King James version. It says, "And the Most High," I'll say that, said, It is not good that a man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." Okay, so that's the King James. I, um, I will make him a helpmeet for him. Okay, so the Amplified version, it says, still 2:18. Now the Most High said, "It is not good, beneficial, 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 for the man to be alone." Okay, so right there, beneficial is not in the King James version. So my question is, have you looked up some of these meanings? Like, for instance, um, if we're striving for Hebrew, look it up in Hebrew or even English. Where did it really come from? Uh, so I look it up. Beneficial. So beneficial is basically a favorable or reasoning in good things, relating to rights. So um, tending to help, having a good effect. So just make sure you're connected with these words. You know what these words mean. Okay, so now we look them up in Hebrew and see or whatever way you look them up. Okay, so to make well or to do good. All right. Let's see. So just remember, looking up these words helps a lot. So basically, um, it says to make well or to do good. Okay. So for the man to be alone, I will make him a helper, one who balances him. So another word, balance. Okay. So you look that up. Balance. It's an even. Um, Basically, you even it out or keep or put something. Let's see. It remains steady and does not fall. Okay, so um, so you got to be on the same accord with this person. Okay, you got to be even. All right. So just keep looking up these words, especially because back in these days, did it mean the same? Counterpart. So a counterpart is who. So then you look up what counterpart is. And it's a person or thing holding a position or performing. So you look up these words and you see what they mean. One of two or more copies of legal documents. So basically, if you're a legal document, you got to be right there with them. All it is saying is when he's going or stepping out, you're right on the line with him. Uh, so just keep going, okay? Sub, sorry. We're just making sure we're suitable. Okay, so suitable is right, position, acceptable. Okay, so you got to make sure that this person is acceptable by the Most High, acceptable by you and stuff, and acceptable about family. That's the most important one. Complimentary. And complimentary for him. So, make sure you look these up. Combining in which a way as so you harmonize with this person straight across how you feel, what you think. So you need to basically sit down and have um, a conversation with this person at all times. What you think about this? What you think about this? Children, not children. How are we gonna raise these children? How are we not gonna raise these children? Even if you're not in, you gotta have some kind of common ground. Okay, so lit is the opposite. So basically, not saying you act just like, I mean, what you think, your thoughts and stuff is the same. Also, the Most High said, this is um, Geneva, okay? So also the Most High said, it is not good that the man should be himself alone. I will make him a help meet for him. And it says he grew before him. So meet. So let's see. Meet. It's the company of someone or by changing accountable, a touch or join. You got to look at it and see what best fits that um, word. Yeah. Some people could put in any word and it doesn't work. So to meet someone or something, often in more a change encounter. Let's see. So you got to make sure which one fits exactly to meet, to encounter. With or together. Meet, combine, bond, have a good bond, or combine. Okay, so this is the Jewish version. And the Most High said, it is not Tov is good, that Adam should be alone. I will make him a easer, a helper, suitable for him. So then they starting to put in Hebrew. So you go into it, EZER. So it says help, aid, or strength. Okay. Um, so the relationship, the support. Okay. So you gotta balance him out. Okay. If he's tired, you gotta give him strength. Um, that just reminds me of my husband when the day is going bad. He give me a quick call. How you doing? I just wanted to hear your voice, and because the day is going bad, so this lifts up his spirits, giving him strength again, helping him his aid just to get done. So just make sure when you do Bible study with yourself and write these down. That's why it's a paragraph in between. So I can write these down. So I just text mine. So I get my pencil or pen. You can do it in your Bible, but you don't have enough room to do your notes. So usually I just go in and look for the words and write them down. So if I ever have to come back to them, and because every year I try to, or actually it's not even every year, every couple months, I go in and review. I go in and review. Okay, if am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this correctly for the Most High? He goes first. He's the top. Okay, so then and then if I'm doing it for him, for my husband or my Ash or Ayash's man, to break your words down. Make sure you understand them and know what you're talking about. Because if you don't, it'd be kind of rough trying to figure out, because it helps me for him So what's to help me? And look these stuff up. What's to help me? So you got to look it up in Hebrew or Lashon Kodash. Um, means help, strength, support, and can even let's see. So um, opposite to, there's some words. If I knew how to do them like this, put them on my hand like that, I'll do it. But make sure you look up these words to understand. And so I put it out. So I mean, I got a book and I print them out and I give myself space. So if any word that I have to look up or understand or know and that I don't know, it's some words in the Bible is not the same words that we use every day to day. So just make sure you look them up and figure out what's going on and what's not going on. I'm sorry I froze because at first it looked like it wasn't recording. So make sure you look over it and figure out what the word means. And one of these words um, that I've seen, gotta stop saying uh, um, oh, it's a legal document, or meaning that I'm in a position where anything goes wrong, I'm the next one in line. So you gotta remember everything gotta go straight accordingly. And if it don't, then how do you fix it? Go back and start over. Remember, you got children in here. You got a household to run, so it has to run accordingly. So all praises to the Most High for knowledge and wisdom and understanding, for His words and understanding. And before you read or look up, please meditate. Let the life of the Most High that's already in you come out of you, speak out of you, know it out of you. Because without the meditation, and then after you're done, find another quiet place to meditate again. So meditate before, meditate after, and He will give you all the support and understanding that you need and that you want to understand these words too. So sometimes you don't want to look them up because it could be different or something. So meditate. Meditate before, meditate after. So that include that into your Bible study. I do. At first I didn't. At first I just went in and then it wasn't understanding. I didn't know what I was doing or talking about. Then I started praying. But it was like when I read it, it still didn't. And I prayed after it, it still didn't. So I meditated on it. And by the time I was done, oh, haha. I love that light when it comes off. So shalom. Have a good day. Peace and love to your family. All praises.